Eating in rural Alaska is all about managing the expense and scarcity of store-bought food while trying to take advantage of seasonally abundant wild foods. Cash economies are weak, utilities and fuel are expensive, and many families live below the federal poverty line. To offset the cost of living, Alaska natives here rely on traditional practices of hunting, fishing and gathering, known as subsistence. In a good year, they fill freezers with moose, berries, caribou, salmon or marine mammals, depending on where they live. In a bad year, they have to buy more from the store.The offerings in village stores often resemble those in the mini-marts or bodegas of America's urban food deserts at 2 and 3 times the price. Food journeys in via jet, small plane and barge. Milk and eggs spoil fast. Produce gets roughed up. Among the Hostess doughnuts, spam, and soda, cake mix is one of the few items on shelves everywhere that require actual cooking. As a result, tricking out mixes has become a cottage industry, and many villages have a cake lady with her signature twist. Some bake as a hobby, while others do a brisk business selling cakes in places where getting to a bakery requires a plane ticket. In the far north, bakers make cake with fondant photo prints of Inupiat whaling crews and serve it with mikigaq, fermented whale meat. On the western coast, mixes may be prepared with seagull eggs. In the interior, pineapple upside-down cake is eaten with a salad made of lard, sugar, berries and whitefish. Fundraisers known as cake walks, a variation on musical chairs, pay for coffins, support people through chemotherapy, and send whole basketball teams to the lower 48. On a midsummer day in Tanana, people hauled king salmon from their Yukon River fish wheels, then cut and hung them to smoke on the beach. Ms. Erickson was mopping up a load of thawing produce that had come in frozen, a common shipping hiccup for rural grocers. What to do with a load of icy bananas? Use them in a cake mix. Sometimes you don't have a lot of the stuff to make a regular cake, said Ms. Erickson, who frequently bakes for street. Aloysius Roman Catholic Church. Maybe you don't have butter, or you don't have milk. But with one substitution or another, you can always make a mix cake. Mayonnaise can take the place of an egg. Some recipes call for nothing but a mix and a bottle of Sprite. The Whole Foods crowd may judge it, she said, but where she lives it makes sense. In the wintertime, when Iditarod's sled-dog mushers and iron dog snow machine racers pass through Tanana, everybody asks for Ms. Erickson's rum cake. It's her mother's recipe, from the Athabascan village of Ruby, 120 miles downriver, made with yellow cake mix, vanilla instant pudding and a half cup of Bacardi. In Unalakleet, 300 miles west of Tanana on Norton Sound, Donna Erickson, no relation to Cynthia, is a noted cake lady. Her most famous creation was born in a rush to get to a community potluck. She made a white cake and poured it into a sheet pan because she knew it would bake quickly. I mixed orange Jell-O with 2 cups of bright orange salmon berries. I poured it on top of that cake and I threw it in the fridge, she said. People were just like, wow, can you make that again for me? Rural Alaska has some of the highest rates of accidental death and suicide in the country. When there is tragedy in Inupiat, bakers bring cakes to the school multi-purpose room and lay them on a big table with corresponding numbers. Popular flavors include salmonberry, tundra blueberry and low bush cranberry.Then the cakewalk begins. People buy a ticket